Hi, Clarissa. I just wanted to come on here and respond to your video. I enjoyed how you clearly stated all the differences, which in what happened in the first and the second video. I agree with all your differences about, I was triggered by the phone as well, like him answering a phone in the middle of a counseling session. That's like counseling one-on-one on what not to do. So I agree with your feelings of feeling like frustrated and mad at him for doing that, especially when we talked about how this is such a vulnerable and open place to be. So him doing that kind of dismissed his client and was very unprofessional of him. So I get your frustration and how you felt when watching that video. I loved the way you pointed out and how the second video she's more animated and she was talking with her hands, and she was really into the conversation versus the first video how she's quiet and she has her hands in her lap and she's just like her facial expressions are kind of off. So um, that was a great point out because I know as my personal self that when I'm comfortable with people, I give it my full 100% when I'm talking and listening to people. So the animated hands is very true. I feel like when I talk to people who I'm more comfortable with, my gestures are a little more big and I have a little easier time of showing how I truly feel. Versus when I'm not comfortable with people, I'm very quiet and a little more timid. So I will say that you can definitely see how the comfortableness kind of changed. How now she's way more open and he's more open to figure out her feelings, and he's listening. And I liked how you said that he was listening but also like trying to understand her point of view and hopping on that point of view as well. As counselors, it's very important that we understand the behaviors and the decisions of our clients and hop on board with the idea of this is your session, this is your story to tell, and I'm listening. And he did a very great job at the eye contact, about the reassuring, and just the understanding in the second video versus the first part of the video. So I definitely liked all the points you pointed out, and I agree with the uncomfortableness and the frustration of the first video. And I look forward to hearing more of your input throughout the rest of the discussions. Like I said, I didn't even think about how we talk with our hands when we're comfortable or when we're more comfortable, and like how I do that as well. And I do kind of, go in my turtle shell when I'm expressing a problem to someone I don't feel comfortable with, versus talking to my family and friends about it. I'm like really over the top and I'm a little more relaxed. So that was a great little gesture that I didn't even realize had so much impact, but it made a difference. So thank you for sharing all the knowledge you had, and just look forward to hearing more from you.